All right, shalom. Shalom to the whole elect. Before I get started, I'm going to face the east and give all the praise and the glory and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh, which I give me the spirit and the strength to do this lesson. And also, I'm going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Why Shalom, why by rocking to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, which are scattered abroad, and at every place, redeeming the time and ready to be saved. Shalom. Alright, what I want to get into pretty much is about, this technology being weaponized. Alright. The world, they really don't understand that. They don't understand that them being enthralled or mesmerized or so into this technology was a part of Esau's plan, all right? Because understand that these bodies that we dwell in are terrestrial, of the earth, earthly, all right? So things foreign, to these earthly bodies, like this technology, all right, it is greatly detrimental, can be detrimental, all right, to our health, all right. And what I want to get into is a little bit about this 6G, all right. We know about where we had right now. They have the 5G, you get your phones, your 5G, plans or whatever. But now they're going higher, and which is is known as the 6G. All right. I did a little bit of reading about it, and got some information on it, and to the average person, they'll hear about it and really wouldn't pay it no mind. All right, but you see, they don't know the hidden agenda of this devil, man. All right, so that's completely oblivious. Okay, that's why the scriptures talk about in Isaiah the 60th chapter, the world and the people in gross darkness. All right, they have no idea what's going on. All right, but this 6G is pretty much a project, whether you know it or not, that is going to be brought forth to bring depopulation on a higher level. Okay, because that's what these devils want. They want, they want depopulation. They want to turn this world into an AI world. All right, you see that on these movies, man. You see that on Terminator, the Matrix, iRobot. I was watching that, the other day. All right, all those movies that you watch, that's part of their plan. That's not just something that you watch on TV. No, that's a part of their agenda. It's what you call predictive programming. Okay, that's something that they're really into, and they're going to execute in the near future, man. You know, that's why the AI thing is so big. You know, everything. That's why everything is going digital. You know, and like I said, you know, once they um deploy this 6G, it's going to cause a lot of animals to go extinct, birds, insects. Oh, that's going to fry, you know, a lot of, because this 6G is made up of terahertz. Go look that up. Terahertz. All right, terahertz is trillions of frequency. It what now? How does it? How is it? Radio frequency, trillions of radio frequency is comes out of that, you know. Yeah, trillions of frequency. All right, comes out of that it's the term that I'm looking for, man. But pretty much trillions of frequency comes out of that per second. All right, you know how terrible that is. You know, detrimental it is to the earth. All right, and I'll say earth meaning humans too, humans, animals. It, like I said, the plants. All right, trillions of frequency. Go look it up. Will come out of this terahertz per second. All right, which that's going to cause severe allergic reactions, headaches, fatigue. You know, because understand that this frequency, all right, it heats up this radio frequency. It heats up the body tissue. All right, so pretty much they want to turn us to dust, man. That shit can burn us up completely. All right. And I don't want to make this too long because I really want to, uh, probably Lord willing, do a part two of this. But like I said, that can, burn up our flesh, and hey, what does the scripture say? That the Lord gonna come back, and when he come, he gonna shoot laser beams at them and turn them into dust. All right. Matter of fact, let me get there real quick in Ecclesiasticus, also known as Rock and Apocrypha, chapter 16, verse 12. It says, "As his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works." Whoo! You see? He judgeth a man according to his works. So that's heavy. You know how they want to turn us to dust, but the Lord, that's what he's going to do when he come back. You know? You get scriptures on that, man. All right? So they want to fry everybody the Lord going to come back and fry them. Fry this whole place. All right? So think about that, man. I just read it. The Lord judges a man according to his works. All right? Hey, what goes around comes around, man. So Esau want to fry us. Hey, the Lord gonna come back and fry them. Okay? But get a little bit more into this, like I said, this frequency that it go, even the 5G is detrimental to us, man. You know, you got these people wearing these Apple watches, these Apple earbuds, whatever. Ray-Ban glasses. They don't understand that that's harming their bodies. All right? It's been said, you know, people are getting those Apple watches and some people get inflammations. All right? Start breaking out because that's not, look, once again, it's 5G and it's 6G. It's are used as weapons. Okay? You know? That this technology is a part of Esau's sword. You know, the sword that's been given unto him. Okay? He's using this technology to destroy the world, to destroy these people. All right? And that's what we here to tell you. You know, that's why they have in these movies, they use AI they create these robots to destroy humans. You know? AI is not for you, it's made to be used against you. To oppose you people, man. And blessed are those that see this. All right? You see? And you know, ever since, you know, this 5G and this crap been coming on, it's been reported in the UK that that life expectancy is shorter in the US than in the UK. All right? Think about that. Life expectancy is shorter now here in the US, in the United States. You see? They're not using this crap. All right? In the US, life expectancy is shorter. I mean, we're not, you know, and that goes for humans, animals, all right? And you know, that's a part of the curses, man. Let me get that real quick. So a big reason why we die quicker is because of this devil, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Before I get that, let me get this. Romans chapter 8. This is Romans chapter 8. Verse 21, it says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. Whoo. It said, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. Why? Because of Esau. Because the scriptures say that, you know, when the righteous rule, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people mourn. All right? So right there again, it said, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And it goes to the earth too. All right? The earth is even suffering. All right? Because of this devil, man. And their devices. You see? So, let me get this real quick. Book of Deuteronomy. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20. It said, the Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly. You see that? So it's part of the curses of us, dying, quicker than we're supposed to. All right? It says, until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. All right? And the Lord is using Esau to fulfill this prophecy, man. All right? Like I said in the report, life expectancy is shorter in the U.S. All right? And that fits the curse that we're under. The Lord is using them to demolish us, man. Demolish, the people. Diminish our life expectancy. All right? You see? And pretty soon, you have this 6G, and this 6G is gonna be made up like it's going to be everywhere. Okay? It's going to be everywhere. It's gonna make up the environment. All right? It's gonna be made up of the entire. This 6G is going to be able to think for itself, heal itself. All right? And everything I'm saying is true. You can look it up. All right? Heal itself and think like on the movies I just mentioned. iRobot. The Skynet. This is Skynet. All right? From Terminator. This is Skynet that they're deploying. Okay? And this is definitely the time where Yahweh Shai will come. And all this is set up, because once again, it's a part of their hidden agenda, which is it's only hidden to those that don't know about it, but to the elect it's not hidden, but this is a part of their agenda, okay? Like I like to read that in Psalms, because the Lord is he's going to take it down. He's going to destroy it. This is Psalm 64, verse 6. It said, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every man of them, of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. You see? So their plan will not, be established like they think it is, And, this is the reason why, the youth are not so youthful. All right? You got the plummeting of testosterone, sperm count in men, all right? Because of these devils, man. These damn phones, TV, microwaves, all this shit, all right, is the cause of that. Okay? it tells you in damn it. Where is this scripture at? All right, this is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 30. It says, Isaiah chapter 40, verse 30, it says, even the youths shall faint and be weary. You see that? Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Right? You know? Like I said, you got the plummeting of, sperm count, testosterone. All right? Man, that's not supposed to be. All right? But why is it? Because of where we're at. This fucking technology, man. This 5G, this 6G, all right, is used to is used as weapons against us, man. All right. Go and to these other countries that don't have this high frequency in their society. All right. They living better, Their health is much better. Go look it up, man. All right. I just read it to you. Gave you an example. It's in a report. You can look it up. It says in a report in the UK, when the UK it was reported that the life expectancy is shorter in the United States than in the UK. All right. Once again, Isaiah 40 and 30 says, even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. You see? Brother can't get it up the man can't get it up like he's supposed to. Just being real. Why? Because it's fucking devil, man. Alright? Let me get one more. Yahweh Shai. This is why he said this. It's Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 22. It says, and except those days. What days are he talking about? The days that we're living in now. All right? He said, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. You see? Because they want to turn this place into an AI community, environment, nothing but robots. All right? And that's why they want to put that RFID chip into everybody. Yeah, because we push the MOTB, because all of this, like the elder said, that's what's going to perfect, all right, this idea, all right, this the MOTB, the RFID chip, which everybody's gonna be forced to take, and that's the mark of the beast. All right, that is spoken about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, and the begin at the 16th verse. All right, they want to turn everybody to cyborgs. All right, you see. But like I said, Yahushua said, he said, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. That's right. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Yeah, because the elect are crying and sighing, are sighing and crying, praying that this day, that this shit just be destroyed, man. All right? And the Lord is hearing those prayers. Okay? So yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that, basically shed a little more light upon, this technology, right? It's not as innocent as it seems, okay? So yeah, Lord, when those edifying. Until next time, Yahabashim Shah, Bashim Kakarat Brakathum, Wa Ababa, Kwam Yashwala, Shalom.